Hi guys, what's poppin'? How are you doing? First of all, let me introduce myself first. My name is Ahmad Nadine. I'm from Management Major. Uh, Today in this video, I'm going to tell you about planning in management, of course. So, first of all, as we know, management is divided to four functions. The first one is planning, second one is organizing, the third one is leading, and the last one but not least is controlling. So I'm going to start with the planning. As we know, planning can be defined as um, make a goal or make a target and how we decide to achieve them. In other words, we need to make a blueprint or the outline or the point how to make the goals achieved. For example, like business plan is an important type of planning, but as you can see, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna set the example as car. uh, you want to buy a car, so first of all you need to make a plan for yourself and how to achieve them. Of course, the planning is like you need to know what process are you gonna go through, like this expense and the income of your finance, so you're gonna get a car in the right time and the right place, of course. uh, After that, after you make this whole plan things, you're gonna need to make a blueprint, the outline, so you stay with your line in your planning. And about the business plan, which is important in the management because you will run business obviously and so on. So for the business plan you can make a business model which is outline the how the plan's gonna work. It's like you need to know what you really need in the firm, and then how to organizing the firm, and expect what are you gonna take, like what the revenue is and the financial expense is and something like that. uh, and if you're talking about plan, it's always connected to a strategy. So strategy is how you're gonna execute the plan, uh, what kind of strategy that you will use. You need to have at least two strategy in case the strategy A you fail with the strategy A, and you can come up with the second strategy. So in strategy you will need a strategic manager. As we learned before, strategy a manager in every organization is divided into three, or you can call it four, but most of all is three. The first one is top manager, of course. Second one is middle manager, and the last one, or the third one, is first line manager. So it is not like the top manager is always know the best for the firm or the organization, something like that. The three of this manager will complete each other to make the formula of the strategy is gonna work. So even though the top manager is already have a plan or already have a strategy for this plan, how to execute them and how to implement them in the plan, it's not like the top manager is always followed by the lower manager, like middle manager and first line manager. The middle manager is, in a particular way, is going to run the strategy that the top managers are going to do. So in that case, we need to formulate the strategy and execute them very smoothly, or maybe you can say perfectly, because these three managers need to be involved in every strategy that are going to make. So it's not like the top line manager, first line manager. I mean, the first line manager is not doing anything. First line managers is also have a very important role in making the strategies, implement strategies, and execute strategies perfectly. So we're gonna need to do their job at the best way as possible, effective way as possible. The planning and strategic management itself have a vision and mission in their organization itself. The first one is establish the vision, mission, and value of the organization. And second one is like how to assess the current reality. That one is the type of planning, like tactical, operational, and strategic planning. And then the fourth one is how you implement the strategy, and the fifth one is measuring control of the strategy. So in that case, I'm gonna tell you about that later, but I will tell you about how or why is so important of the planning and strategy. Yeah, as an organization, we need to adopt the planning and strategic management for three good reasons. The first one is providing direction and momentum. As you can see, if in the organization that the employees need to work day to day, every day, and it can be stressful and lost direction and the momentum of the work itself for the organization. So the planning and strategic management will help them to focus in their direction and helping them to make critical choices, opportunities, and something like that. For example, if a broad employees in the organization, they can work as a team and learning something from others and make a commitment to an organization. They will provide the good momentum inside the organization. The second one is encouraging new ideas. What it means about encouraging new ideas is that when people can be recklessly focusing in one job that they given from maybe the boss or anything. As you can see, if we only I mean not see, it's like only do one job that the boss said, like if your boss said you need to find this apple or something, or cut the apple with spoon, it will take some time, like it's reduce your creativity. So you need to find a way to how to improve that thing. So planning and strategic management is what is called open your blowout vision of that only one direction of your boss said, something like that. So you will be more creative, or maybe you will get to do the job in no time and something like that. And the third one is developing a sustainable competitive advantage. Strategic management will help us to get a sustainable competitive advantage, which is can be defined as like the organization can produce goods or services in an effective way than the other competitors, or maybe outperforming them. So how you achieve that target, you need to get and stay in 4 areas. The first area is you need to in responsively to customer. It, as you can see, you need to have a good response to the customer and something like that. Second one is in innovating. You need to always improve your organization to make goods and services that the customer need, and or maybe the customer desire the most, like something like that. And then the third one is in quality. You need to maintain the quality of the goods and services that you sell to the customer. Don't be like, you have much customer, then the quality is going down, because it's kinda bad for the organization. It can make the customer go away and go to other competitors, to your competitors, and something like that. And the last one is ineffectivity. What does the mean of the effectiveness is like, you have to make very good quality of your product, but you need to make produce it in an effective way, so it will not make you so hard to get or something like that, and still you get the good quality of your product, and then your customer will be happy. You can improvise something that can make your organization bigger and something like that. This all four is connected to each other. And then so what's up, back again with me. So I'm gonna tell you, before we start planning something, three attributes that you need to know. The first one is mission statement, value statement, vision statement, and value statement. So moving to first statement that we know is mission statement. So mission statement is like what our reason for being. So it's like before making an organization, you need to know what your reason for making that organization. So what is our reason for being there? So the second one is vision statement. Vision statement is like you need to know what your long-term goal, like what if you already know what the reason of your being, you need to know what goal that you will achieve in the future, so you will know how to achieve them in effective way. And then the last one is value statement. Value statement is like when you already know what the other two statement, mission and vision, you need to know what's the impact to the environment and the world beside you. So like what the reason the organization stands for, something like that. And moving on to three type of plan. Oh guys, so I'm gonna tell you about the three level of planning. Not the three level of planning, I mean three type of planning for the three level of management. So the first one is strategic planning, which is held by top management. It is about making a long-term decision and how you how you take care of the environment beside your organization and have a uncertain and highly competitive contribute and have a future desire. I mean, like, you need to think of the future, not thinking about like this month or this week or something like that. Is like more far away from nowadays. And then the second one is some tactical management is held by tactical strategy held by middle management, and it's more like following top management instruction about the policies and something like that, and direct it to um direct it to first line manager, and they often make a decision with any clear definition of information, something like that. And the last one is operational strategy, which is held by a first line manager, and the task, the job is to like giving order to non manager personnel, like the employees or something like that. Yeah. And then those three type of planning and for three level of management can be divided into two type. The two type is like the two type is long-term goals, and the second one is short-term goals. So the long-term goals are generally referred as strategic goals, which is they tend to span 1 until 5 years and focusing on how to achieve strategies identified as identified in company strategic plan. So it's like it's a long-term goals, so you will aim for the future, not for this years or something like that. And then the second one is short-term goals. Did I misspell or so? No. So the first one is long-term goals, the second one is short-term goals. Sorry if I misspell something or anything. So the short-term goals are sometimes referred to operational and tactical goals, and it's basic goals. I mean, like a plan goals. They only take like 12 months approximately, like estimately it's only 12 months. So this strategic and operational and tactical goals are connected in hierarchy known as a means and chains. Means and chain is how is defined how these three goals are connected and linked to each other in an organization. So there are two, not two, there are the operational plans and the action plans. So one of former CEO in some companies say or define the official plan is like make a long-term output into some short-term target or goals. Which is in other words, it's like make a strategic plans and make it into a what is called actionable plans. So about action plans, it is the action that we we take to what execute the strategies, whether it's long-term goals or short-term goals, and yeah, about that too. And then we're gonna talk about type of plans. Moving on to type of plans, there are two type of plan. The first one is standing plans. This is what are we gonna talk about. Standing plans are a plan that develop activities repeatedly, repeatedly activities for over a period of time. So this is the first standing plan. So basically standing plan is like a rules or law, something like that. In standing plan there are three something like policy, rules, and procedure. Policy in standing plan is like whether how you respond to something in what situation and what condition. Like for the example is you can talk bad language in your office, something like that. And then the second one is like procedure is like what the procedure in the organization. For the example it's like McDonald's serve what is it called, hamburger, right? Hamburger. So the procedure is hamburger must be dressed like this, like in the top of his bread, and then salad, cheese, and not hamburger, this cheeseburger, something like that. Salad, the ham, and the pickles, the mayonnaise, and so. Then in the bottom one is another bread, and the top of bread is like give it a I don't know what it's called, like yeah. So it's like a procedure. Procedure is like how you treat something, not treat something, how you make something. Like for the other example is when you go to what is called Dufan is like dunia fantasi. Let's call it circus. I mean an entertainment place, yeah, something like that. There is procedure. You need to for example, like you know that, right? Okay. Yeah, like you need to follow the procedure to in that organization, in that place, so you'll not be misguided to other things. And the last one is rules is very simple, right? Like when in the office with an air conditioner, there's always rules that smokers, you can smoke in there, something like that, because of the rules. Second one is we're gonna talk about is single-use plan. Single-use plan is my bad. Single-use plan is can be defined as a plan that develop activities that is not mostly, that is uh, not likely repeated in the future. So in this what is it, single span, there are two I don't know, it's like consists to something. Is the first one is program and project. Program it's like, for example, in this country you make a rule about law and something, and then you only make it rule like once, and it's not likely you're gonna make the same rule again in the future, something like that. The project is more simple from the program. So good goals. Good goals. Good goal must have a 5 characteristic that is can be acronym as SMART. 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 DS is specific, M measurable, R is result oriented. Sorry. The A is attainable, R is result oriented, and the last one is T has a target date. So the first one is S, specific. Specific is you need to be specific in your goals. For example, like you need to get as much people in this party as soon as possible. It's not a specific. The specific one is like you need to get 100 people, not 100,000, 100 people to come to the party tonight, this night, like that. And then the M is measurable. Measurable is like it's like more measurable. Wait. Measurable. Goal should be measurable and quantifiable. Like, you can know whether this goal is good enough or something. And the third one is AA, stands for attainable. Attainable is like the goal must be not hard, challenging. But wait, let me must be hard, but it must be attainable. So challenging, but of course goals must challenging, of course, but you still set a goal that attainable to people, something like that. And then the SMARR, result oriented is like you have the vision for this organization. So all the goals is like only few goals can be accepted. There's not much goal. Only few, like 3, 4, 5 goals can be result oriented. Not result, can be made, not made. Yeah, like you need to still have the same vision with the main vision, your goal and the main vision. So that is called result oriented. Yeah. When the last one has a target dates, of course. Target dates is like the deadline. If you say, like the S1 is basic, right? If you say you need 100 people to come at the club, yeah, you can. If there's no target date or deadline, you can find the people in a million years, I think. So the the goals is like it's bad goals if you think like that. So yeah, there is smart, acronym smart, SMART, good goals. Always have that 5 characteristic, and then move
Oh
on.
yeah, that's all, guys.
That's my explanation about this chapter about planning. There's motorcycle everywhere. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. No, my English not that good, but I hope you understand what I mean. And yeah, see you later, I guess. Oh no, it's up to you. It's up to me. I mean, I'm the one who make this video. So please share to your friend, to your family, to your girlfriend, to your boyfriend, to your couples, to your pets, and please, to be honest, I need more viewers to get more, to get higher. So yeah, more viewers, more score.